Hello Guardians, welcome back to DTR. This is Right Way Gaming, bringing you another vendor roles video. I decided I was going to stand there and help Iris sell stuff, but I've got more important things to attend to, so let's get to it. So today we're back at the Crucible Quartermaster. New Monarchy in my eyes don't really have any decent weapons other than the auto rifle, and that's only when it has a decent roll in it. So to start off with, I'm going to take you to the B29 Party Favour Pulse Rifle. So the rolls on this week are MD Reflex Sure Shot. Sure Shot, as you all know by now, is one of the best sights you can have on a weapon. It's got Secret Round or Life Support. Secret Round is a very useless perk in my eyes. I would use Life Support in PvP 100% of the time. It will save your backside on a few occasions. Then we have Brace Frame or Feather Mag. No need for Feather Mag, just use the Brace Frame for the increased stability, making this thing handle like a dream. And then lastly we have Rangefinder, basically increasing the effective range of this weapon, and although pulse rifles have a good range on them already, it basically allows this pulse rifle to compete at scout rifle ranges without losing damage. And when I say scout rifle ranges, I'm being average. I'm not talking super long distance, but long enough distance to compete on most maps. Next up we have the Hero Formula Scout Rifle, which I liked the roll this week, which it doesn't happen often, but it is definitely a PvE roll. It has Outlaw, Explosive Rounds and Firefly. These three perks in roll with each other, if you ask me, are pretty lethal. So you not only do you get extra damage in an area from each shot fired, you'll get an explosive damage from a headshot, and the headshot will trigger Outlaw, increasing your reload speed. Now it doesn't have great scopes, but in all honesty with these three perks I'd use it as a PvE weapon, and I will probably be picking it up myself if I'm honest. Then next up we have, I think it's the Something Wicked rocket launcher. It is indeed. The reason I picked this was because it has grenades and horseshoes, snapshot and spray and play. So it's got two in the magazine, it's nice and snappy when you're bringing it out, and it has grenade and horseshoes. I'd mainly use this in PvP. Yes, it doesn't have tracking, but with this grenade and horseshoes it's going to increase that area of damage, making it harder to escape from anywhere. And the spray and play just helps out when you run out of rockets and you want to reload that third rocket that you get given. If you do get third rockets, that is. Next up, we're going over to the Vanguard Quartermaster, so I'll see you there. Sorry guys, I was wrong. There is nothing at the Vanguard Quartermaster this week. I was actually on about the next weapon is from Dead Orbit. So here we are. And it is another scout rifle, the Keystone 01. Now the reason I've picked this is because it's, if you ask me, it's a pretty lethal PvP scout rifle. It has crowd control, so the minute you get a kill you're going to get extra damage for your next kill. It has triple tap, so that kill you've just got hasn't used as many bullets as you thought it would have. And it has high caliber rounds or snapshot. Now between these two, after the last patch, I don't know which one would be the best to use. High caliber rounds is definitely going to put a target off their aiming, but snapshot means that you're possibly going to get the shot in first. So it's up to you which two of them you use. It then has two reflex scopes, which are both quite nice scopes. And the last one there is hammer forge, but in all honesty you don't need that on a scout rifle, so I'd just definitely use a triple tap. Then next up we're at not New Monarchy, Future War Cult. There's two weapons there. One of them is basically an exact replica of the scout rifle from Dead Orbit, apart from it has different main attributes. So let me just open that up for you.
Tell me what you've seen out there.
So here it is, the Wounded Scout Rifle. So as you can see, it's less impact, higher rate of fire and more stability, but again, crowd control, triple tap, armor piercing rounds, snapshot. So literally there's only them top two perks that are different, but on this one I'd use them three perks. So it's definitely a decent PvP scout rifle if you're the sort of person that likes to use PvP scout rifles. So definitely pick that up. Then last of all, there is the Warpath. Now, if I had to pick between the Warpath and Something Wicked, I'd pick the Warpath. One, it has an increased blast radius compared to the Warpath. And yeah, it has grenade and horseshoes, just like something Wicked does. It has tripod, giving you that third rocket in the magazine. But then it also has field scout, which I thought is interesting. Increases your carried ammo capacity. So not only are you going to get 3 rockets in the magazine, you're possibly going to get a 4th. I wouldn't know without testing this out, but it's definitely going to be an interesting rocket to use in PvP and possibly PvE if you're not going to be using Gallahorn or anything like that. Anyways, Guardians, that is it from me this week. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and give me opinions below. DTR, over and out.